Hello everyone, welcome back to Tyranny the Black Hand. We are Roll Initiative, D&D, and today we have Matt.
Hello.
We have Brian.
Hi.
We have Kian.
Hello.
We have David.
Hello.
And we have Star.
Hello.
Cool. So, I'm going to do a little bit of a recap of what happened last session, because it has been a hot minute. So, from last we left off, our players embarked on a new path to the elemental plane of water. Upon arriving there, they found themselves teleported to an underwater city called Thari, filled with all kinds of underwater folk. They set out to explore the new location and found themselves within the Utopia Plaza, a large building filled with markets, taverns, shops. Here they stumbled into Ayla, our newest addition to the party. She showed them her tavern called the Silver Fin and presented them with a challenge in exchange for knowledge about the key piece they need from this elemental plane. Ayla gave them some time to look around the city before they ventured forth to a deep and dark trench towards the bottom of the ocean. They now have arrived at the Avernem Trench to seek out a bident that belonged to Ayla, but got stolen.
So we're like, if I remember, however many months ago this was, edge of the trench. Like midday.
Edge of the trench.
So yeah, so
Edge of the
trench.
Oh,
We love edging that trench, baby.
Call us the trench girl.
First joke of the night.
Swift.
We saw something go by, didn't we? Or something like that.
Yeah, so last session you saw something
Rainbow.
like one of the, like towards like the other end of the trench. You saw something go by, something quite large that went past. Not too sure what it is. But,
Oh, great.
Is this like the road down to rock bottom, or is this like the trench with the stairs
Rock
going down it
Oh no.
so
It's the end
you
of the
guys
road.
are now
from the SpongeBob movie?
So you're all now climbing down this rickety slope that leads down to the lower part of the trench. You make it to the lower level.
Gotcha, so it's
and
more like
you-
the stairs from the SpongeBob movie.
Yeah.
End
And
of
you
the
see a river of dense water, and like sort of at your foot level. So you've come down to the lower level, and there's this almost dense water that's you can see like a separation between the water that you're in and the water below you.
The Goo Lagoon.
The Goo Lagoon. And you see as you sort of move in this lower level, you see that shadows sort of quickly dart away in response to new meat. Bioluminescent plant life sort of scattered around and flutter with an elegant glow. And you see multiple tunnels that feed into the rest of the trench.
Great. This sounds fun. How exciting. I can't wait. Right, okay. So is there any sort of like clear direction to the trench, or is it literally just trench goes one way, trench goes other way? Look for things.
So there's a like a long trench. Obviously that's like all the way down, so from one end to the other. But as you're sort of like come down from one end, you've come down and you can see that at this bottom level, there's multiple levels that go into this trench and like go into cavern systems.
Yeah.
All along the whole entire trench. But you can see from here, from the other to the other end, and it doesn't seem to be like there's anything at the other end. It just seems to sort of like come out to an open space. So it's like this trench is sort of built out of like a cavern system within the bottom of the ocean.
Okay. I will firstly just get a dancing lights up.
Okay.
Just sort of get some lights around the area just to see if there's anything sort of about in the immediate vicinity.
Okay. As you get the dancing lights up, you see a bunch of these underwater plant life, almost like sort of like being sprouted. They go and sort of come and swallow themselves almost. You see that their glow like fades as your light protrudes. You see sort of within the dense water that's sort of weaving into in between the cavern system. You see shadows that just sort of dart away in the response to the light underneath the water and disappear. Yeah, you get dancing lights up and you can see more of the area. You just see sort of different cavern systems that all seem to protrude all the way down this trench that seem to just go into different avenues. But other than that, there doesn't really seem to be too much.
Just to remind ourselves, do we know where exactly we're going? Like the path or...
Yes.
What was that?
I'm just going to turn to it and just be like, so, any inkling as to where the fuck we're going?
Well, I don't have a clue. I've
Great.
never been here before because this might be pretty bad. I've always tried to avoid this area, and hopefully with all of us we'll be okay. But I've been told that this is a bad place and no one should really be going here. So, yeah, hopefully we'll all be fine. Maybe?
What exactly is the name of this place?
The Avernem Trench. I mean, Avernum kind of spells like we're gonna die if you just mix the letters round a bit.
Yeah, I feel like
Is it really?
I may be rough on my common.
There.
I may be rough on the common, but yeah.
It's pretty rough.
Maybe we could like find some footprints or something. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, I wouldn't tend to
we're
optionally go
underwater.
here.
Everything swims normally.
I'm sorry, what was that story?
Fiend prints?
I wouldn't usually tend to go here
Yeah.
on my own.
Yeah.
Great.
Hopefully.
Okay.
So hopefully we don't all die horribly.
So, that is the upside. Hopefully.
I will say,
Fuck us,
we
dude.
have been in worse situations.
Have we?
Wow.
Maybe let's not think about that. Let's just pick a direction. Let's pick a direction. Which way do we want to go? Where are we going?
Okay.
Left, right, forward, backwards.
If any of you wanted to roll a investigation check, to see
sure.
to see if you can find anything, any kind of lead of which way would be best to go.
Anybody want to help?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Callum's too on guard.
Rob's too busy poking a jellyfish.
Callum's
Never
very
mind,
much
I got
on guard.
advantage on an investigation checks anyways. Fuck you guys.
I'm just looking around, making sure that nothing's jumping on us.
How are we
Yeah.
supposed to help the artificer in investigation, man? I don't know.
Yeah, I know, right? 24.
24. Jesus.
Yes.
Okay. So with the 24, you notice as you start to walk down the trench a little bit, to try and get a bearing of like which different avenues you can go down and sort of anything to try and get a lead of where anybody has gone to anything. You find that sort of heaped up towards the side of one of the like cavern entrances, you see that there seems to be a barrel, quite worn and been there for some time. You see that it's got a load of barnacles and a little bit of moss that seems to be grown on it. But leaning up against it, you see that there is a small sort of like scimitar, just like a basic scimitar, nothing of any value, but it seems to have been sort of worn as well, and it's been there for some time. But that is something that you come across, and immediately as you look at it, you go over and inspect the barrel. You sort of take one of your tools and you pry open sort of the lid of the barrel and take a look inside, and you notice that the barrel has been emptied and there is nothing that's inside. It's just complete basic
Hey.
barrel.
Great, useless crap.
Yeah. Does this look like it was intentionally placed here?
It could be. Could potentially be placed there. I will say that's one thing that you find, but as you go further down the trench a little bit further, and you see that actually, as you get to this point, you see that a ship is actually like broken in half and is sort of laying either side of the trench and trench walls, a complete shipwreck. As you sort of look up, you can see the completely broken, and it's in two halves. And you see sort of the masts and the various different workings of the ship that almost link interlocking with each other.
That's pretty cool.
From the glance that you sort of look up at it, you see that it's been scavenged. It's been completely, everything's been taken from it that is of any value or of anything, and there's nothing left on it other than the actual base ship itself.
Got you.
But as you look at that, and then something clicks in your mind, you go back and look at the barrel. As you go back and look at the barrel, you check over the barrel once again, just to make sure if there was anything that you've missed. And you notice as you swivel the barrel round, as it sort of like a bit of moss sort of like comes off, you notice that under the moth, as it breaks away, you can see almost this slight sort of like scratch almost in the side of the barrel itself. But other than that, in the local in the vicinity, you can't really see much else.
The scratch does it look like a symbol or like a?
I mean, if you want to press further into that, you could try and like brush away some of the sort of the muck and some of the things that are actually on the barrel to try and figure out what it is.
Yeah.
Maybe it's something I could read, or could I try?
Potentially.
You're like over my shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's this?
Yeah, I'll keep
over his shoulder. You mean over his head?
Oh, okay, bro. Okay, bro. You're dumb.
You got me.
Brilliant.
Yeah. I'll keep throwing off the moss.
All right. Okay. As you brush off some of the moss and some of the dirt and barnacles that have been molded to the actual barrel, you notice that there seems to be this kind of symbol, quite basic, nothing too advanced in a symbol, and goes to say probably a symbol of someone that necessarily the civilization wasn't so much of well versed in either technology and well versed in education. As it seems to not be very well made, very well done. But that being said, the symbol is of a very strange looking eye. It's almost a sort of quite closed eye, almost not quite closed, but almost like, you know, when you go to sleep or someone's going to go to sleep and their eyes are squinting.
Yeah.
It's that, but it's quite elongated. It has almost these, like a circle that goes around the edge and an iris in the middle. And it seems to be very odd looking. The eye itself, it's almost like the carving itself and the scratches seem to resemble something that's coming from behind the actual eye itself. But trying to make out what that is from the scratchings, as it's been there for so long, is almost unrecognizable.
Anything good? Or are we clutching at straws?
I look at
I don't have any straws.
Does this mean anything to you?
Well, it's not anything I'm familiar with. It could be some kind of, it could be just ancient language. I'm just grasping at straws also.
Can I scoot over and give it a look? I kind of want to look for any sort of like religion backgrounds into anything sort of like symbolic in relation to that.
Okay, roll religion.
Oh God, guys, and it's a 10.
Oh,
nice.
Okay. One thing I did want to ask before you continue.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look like it was like professionally imprinted on, or it looks like someone just drew it on with a knife?
Yeah, basically it looks like someone's just drawn it on with a knife. Yeah.
Okay.
This isn't like a smuggler code or anything like that, is it?
Drindar, you can roll me a history check if you want.
Yeah, sure. I'll come check it out.
You
This is Drindar's ship.
you served on the seas. Surely you should know.
That would be terrible.
Yeah, imagine my shit.
Crew. Saw his dead crew around. He's like his best mate's dead.
There's like a skeleton there.
Getting nommed on by a guppy.
They got attacked by a kraken, and now it's in the water plane.
Well, we know what that means.
There's a kraken down here.
It's still around.
I got a 9. Big fat 9.
Oh, big fat
great.
9. As you search back in your history, you don't really get much. From these kind of symbols, you know quite well from different smugglers, especially back in the day. And something of this sort of like carving to be this not very well made, you wouldn't think that it would have been done by pirates or by anybody that would be some kind of smuggling group. I can tell you that much.
No, this isn't the work of any pirates or smugglers, that's for sure. It's definitely something else.
I mean, it's the only game we have.
This barrel is outside of like a cavern system to go down.
We should probably head towards the ship, let's be honest. Danger
With,
usually spells.
There is a scimitar next to the barrel as well. You could check if you wanted to.
Is it next to the barrels or like
The barrel, like it's
put
like
through the barrel?
It's like
Kelly,
next to the other side of like the.
Kelly like
the
tries to do the
cannonball.
cool, like uses his foot to flick up the scimitar. And with a
cut
performance
yourself.
check off,
Does Drin recognize the
3.
ship as well?
he
You
stabs
definitely cut
himself.
yourself. Yeah.
Okay,
That
as you
is
like
appropriate.
back heel it, the sword comes off. You see like a bunch of
Oh.
dust and things come flying off and like spray almost up in the water. As you now get to see this sort of scimitar and what it sort of is. It's rusted and aged a little bit, but as you kick it up, you see it slowly sort of like fly up in the water. And as it does, you've kicked it in the wrong way and it starts flying upwards.
Oh no.
Oh no.
There it goes.
Already.
I'll use Mage Hand to just get it.
Okay.
I'll bring it back up to Landon.
As you get Mage Hand and you bring it back to yourself and you have this scimitar that's in your hand. It's been a while since you've had a scimitar in your hand, Kelly. I think
He threw both of his away.
I think if we look back
session
towards
two.
the beginning of the campaign, you threw yours away by trying to throw them at a goblin. I believe.
No, not again.
Oh, the
But as you look, you
Oh,
reminisce of that
sorry.
moment. You reminisce of that moment as you're looking at it, but it's quite rusted and quite aged. You see that the handle of it is almost made out of gold, and it's blemished a little bit, but it hasn't rusted. But you see the actual blade of it is quite rusted. You would have to work on it to try and like get it back to what it was originally. But underneath the rust, you can see that it's almost got these etchings along the sword, in almost this ancient language that you don't know. And on the hilt, almost has a very sort of small gemstone, not really of anything of worth, probably worth like 10, 15 gold at this point anyway.
I'll just I'll hold the blade. Oh, old friend. And then I'll look at Landon. Just go, Landon, remember the old days.
Yeah, you want to chuck that off the abyss? Looks like
I
your days,
literally like lift it up to go like fake throw it. Oh, no. Here you go. There's some etchings on the blade itself. I can't quite make out.
I mean, we can. Do you want to wait 10 minutes up here, or should we just continue into the cave?
I mean,
Let me see if I can make anything of what's written on there in this.
Oh, jeez.
Rob looks at both of us.
Yeah? You want to try that too?
oh god.
Does Rob make anything out of the sword and the symbol on it? with the markings?
Do a check.
All right.
What's wrong now?
History?
I can read it.
Yeah, do it. It's just a straight intelligence at this point.
All right.
Oh.
2.
As you look at it and you're scratching your head for at least like 5 minutes, trying to think of anything.
Landon,
And
he's getting one. He's getting one of those things that he really gets. He's getting a thought. Rob, what is it? What do your Minotaur eyes see on that blade?
Gimpy Goop.
Well, it goes to like Rob vision, and there's like symbols to start dancing around on the blade, and then
It's like letters going all around.
yeah.
It's like the fucking Pyro's fantasy.
Well, it seems like it's not one of the 2 languages I know.
Nice, Rob. Nice. I say we move on.
1.5 maybe.
Oh god.
I turned to Isla. I'm sorry,
Oh.
we're usually a lot more professional than this, honestly.
Good lord.
Not
Shall we press on?
by coming with us.
Well, it definitely looks like it's something ancient if nobody can read any of this. Like,
Okay, Ayla, what languages do you know?
well, I know Draconic, Elfish, and that's it, Common.
Okay.
Nice.
Who has the most amount of languages?
We love
here?
Elfish.
Probably me.
What languages?
Celestial,
do you know?
Common, Draconic, Elvish, Giant.
Yeah, you got nothing uncommon in
No.
Minotaur.
Anybody else know
Hey.
anything different than those?
Definitely
You're all
not
gonna laugh when
common.
you're all gonna laugh when it's Gnomish.
Yeah, Minotaur.
No.
Oh my god,
What
it's
do you
deep
know, Landon?
speech. It's
What
deep
language?
speech.
It was so funny if this.
It would make sense because we're in the deep.
What languages
fuck
do you
off.
know, Landon?
What?
What languages do you know?
Oh, Common and Gnomish.
Okay. What about
This guy.
Dringo? What languages do you know?
Hold on.
Drendar's gonna be like, I know the ancient dialect of Zavulu or something like that. What? What?
What? What?
Celestial, Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Undercommon.
Oh, you know Undercommon.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. As you look at this sword and you peer over someone's shoulder, you see that it is written in Undercommon.
My head.
Honestly, Rob should probably know that too, but.
It is
honestly.
what is carved onto the sword is an ancient, not necessarily something that is said, but more something that is like meant almost by people that don't necessarily have that way of intellect and doesn't fully know the ways of speaking very well.
Oh, so it's like they've just kind of like hoped and prayed that people would
Come on now,
understand.
Rob should have totally
But
been able to do that then.
But basically what it is it's a sword that means be careful where you tread, basically, is what it says on the side of the sword on the
It
card.
says, please show
Ooh.
Bob's.
Basically it's just meaning to be wary.
Careful where you tread.
No, just to be wary is basically what it means.
Okay, so this was definitely placed like a marker then.
I will say, it says careful where you tread. However, I think we should go forward.
Yes, I think so too.
That's a dumb message because we aren't even treading.
Yeah, let's
I
go
guess we are
die.
treading water.
It's fine.
True.
I'm ready.
Okay. Cool. You said there was a cave entrance?
Yeah, like
Where
where the
else?
barrel sits, like to the right side, you see that you're in there's a cavern.
Oh,
It's
I
like
hate
it's-
caves. I'm not great with caves, but it's fine.
You see Kelly
It's like
like
the
touches
cave
the edge
entrance
of
for
the
SpongeBob, where it's like there's the teeth on the outside. We're just walking,
Kelly like touches the edge of
That'd
the
be
cave.
pretty funny.
walking into the Alaskan bullworm.
Okay.
Go on.
He's-
I'll take
he's gonna
lead.
start- Yeah.
I'll take lead.
In this cavern, there's probably enough to fit like 3 of you side by side. like along if you wanted to.
I'll be up front too,
file. So you could do like 2, whatever, or however you want to do your sort of order.
Gotcha.
I'll keep
Rob will probably be blocking the whole way for himself.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe one person next to Rob.
I'll keep dancing lights up.
Yeah.
Just like in front of the group and behind us as well.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Into the depths.
And to depths.
Okay.
Alright then. You mentioned you're not going to caves.
No.
Story behind that, or just one of those random phobias people tend to have?
It's more just the going into any unknown, and yes, I do know I live under the ocean. However, caves are just scary on especially dryland ones. I went on the first time going onto dryland, I discovered what a spider was. I don't think we're gonna have that problem here. However, I discovered what a spider was my first time going onto dryland years ago. I never wanted to go into a cave ever again, but I am aware that sea caves are going to be very different.
Right. I mean, we might. Oh.
You're scared of spiders, and there's all this shit down here.
They were quite big spiders.
Well,
Hey guys, you'll be funny is if we ran into an underwater spider.
a crab spider?
They think, oh god.
Yeah,
I mean,
a crab.
yeah.
That is basically an underwater
I mean,
spider.
hey,
isn't it?
it's like the world you know versus the world you don't know, you know?
Oh god. Ask her if
I don't know.
there's underwater spiders.
I bet you don't.
Fine.
That'll be
Do you remember that
fine.
spider cave that we went into and we were hunting those vampires? Or before we
yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was rough. Didn't we lose like a whole bunch of people in the battle?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, this is not that one. That was when we fought the vampires. I'm talking about before that. When we first met the vampire werewolf guy.
Wait, how do you remember this? You don't remember what you had for breakfast yesterday, but now you're remembering some niche memory from 6 or 7 months ago.
I remember what I had for breakfast yesterday. I had food.
Kalu just walks on. Fuck's sake, Rob. Yeah, I'll just carry on walking. I'm just.
Yeah, just keep walking, Rob, please.
Okay. You guys walk down this trench. You spend quite a while going down here. I would say at least probably an hour, at least, going down this trench of walking, not really expanding into anything else, just sort of almost.
Wait, is the cave still underwater, or are we now not
it's underwater anymore? No, it's underwater.
Okay.
All underwater.
Keep saying walking, so I'm just...
well, swimming, whatever. You're going down this trench.
I don't know if this is like we went into a pocket of air in this cave or not. That's why I was asking.
No. I'll let you know if it does. So you move down this trench, this cavern, and you go down for quite a while. It doesn't branch
how
off
are we
into...
communicating? Did we have a way of doing that?
We've got those little cap things, haven't we?
Does that allow you to talk?
Well, yeah, if we can water breathe, then we can talk. So you can speak as command when allows you to breathe normally underwater. Ball stays until you speak command.
Okay. I couldn't remember if it let you talk or not.
So you press on. It doesn't branch off into any other systems. Just keeps the same for quite a while. Twists and turns as you move around the cavern system, and you end up sort of coming to a two-way section. You come one that continues forward, another one that branches off to the right side. And as you sort of stand at the edge of this branch off, you see that there's almost this strong current that comes from it. As you can feel this sort of almost pressure of water, like a current almost coming from it.
Does it feel like it's strong enough to maybe take someone?
It could, yeah. If you got too close, I would need you to do a save.
Let's tread carefully, guys. And that thing there.
Alright. Oh, I forgot I still have the fish suit on, don't I?
Yeah.
Oh no, I forgot about this.
Yeah, you do.
Rob's just swimming around in this big. Oh no.
There we go.
No. Why?
Yep.
We
So
need to get
there's-
new art of Rob where he's the bust of him just has the fish suit on.
It's the same bust. It's just literally just like a fish suit over it.
Just got a fin on his forehead.
Yeah. That'd be so nice.
Oh my god. So there's a current coming from a separate passageway.
Separate passageway.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I will send one of the lights down there.
Okay.
Just like maybe 10 or 15 feet just to see.
Okay. As you send the light down, you see something that's in the darkness that sort of goes, like it's like a shadow of something that disappears.
Nope, we go this way. Nope,
None of that, please.
Nope.
Thank you.
nope. I'm good.
Roll me a perception.
Fuck.
All of us are
Hell,
just-
what's that?
Just Keller.
Stand by. Oh god. That'll be an 18.
18. Okay, with the 18, you notice that as you send your light down there, you notice that the shadow wasn't necessarily something of darkness. It was almost an entity that disappeared.
I gathered that.
But the actual like darkness itself, that as you sent your light down there, it wasn't actually darkness that was retreating. It looked like it from how quick it went away, but as you sort of, from your perception and looking at it quite closely, you see that it was almost goo-like, but it was black and dark as it disappeared. But it was down like the sides of all the cavern of this long cavern. And
Can I like not go in the cavern, but just like take a look at the walls just to see
yeah,
what that is?
Was this the same cavern with the current? Or?
yeah, the current,
this,
yeah.
this is the warm current.
I'll give the help action if you want me
Going
to do it
into
instead.
the
Yeah.
cave? Or
No, I'm not
out
going
of the
into it.
cave?
I'm just having a look like at the wall.
No, I mean, is the current
Okay,
coming
you get-
towards us or away?
Away. It's coming away, so it could suck you in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I have a look like before I put anything near it? Can I just have a look at like the exterior of the?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I just don't want to make sure that I'm walking into something's mouth.
Okay, yeah. Roll me perception. Investigation.
Investigation. Be 6 + 8. I can't do maths. 14.
14. You notice it's not a mouth of any kind, but it's the actual cavern system itself isn't of a creature. It seems to have left like some kind of sticky residue though on the sides of the walls. Almost as you look at it from the dancing lights perspective, you can see almost like a gleam almost from the side, like almost like a shine from it,
The goo
like
and
a
stuff.
gloss. Yeah, like a glue, like a gloss sort of shine.
Okay, team. It's democracy time. Who votes for Gooey Cave?
Okay.
Okay, I guess we're doing Gooey Cave.
Oh yeah, democracy wins. Who wants to go first?
I'm not going first. No.
Rob jumps in.
Hey, second round. Who wants to go first? And you see Callow just turn to Landon.
What?
Go on.
We're
man.
actually cutting out for me. What'd you say?
I turn to Landon after I say, "Oh, who wants to go first?" And then I'm just literally in your ear, just going, "Go on, do it. Say you want to go first." Go on.
I'll go first.
Yeah, there he is. And I'll be behind you.
Okay.
Okay, before anything, I'm just saying, would it be smart for us to just tie ropes around us, just in case?
I hate it when you have a good idea.
Rob already jumped in.
Okay,
Landon,
Rob,
your
can
plan
you
was
roll
about
me
3 seconds
Can
late.
you roll me a strength saving throw, or you can just take the current if you want to just take the current. Entirely up to you. You can either take the current or try and resist it.
I'll do the strength saving throw because it's kind
Okay,
of funny.
strength save.
I'm ready to
Rob go
into
into
Okay, he's scared. He's scared. He's
wait.
scared.
Watch Rob go into this cave, and all we just see is
19, you're fine. As you walk into the cave and you manage to stand still, but you're getting pulled, but you're not moving.
Rob goes, oh yeah, it's fine in here. Landon takes one step.
It's not even that bad.
For every 30 feet that you move in this trench, this cave system, you'll have to do a strength save.
Rob, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, cool. I'll take a step in.
Oh,
Roll your strength save.
Hey, I don't know that it's gonna be shit. Strength save, yeah?
Is this just gonna end up being like a water slide down into it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, strength saving throw -1. Oh yeah, that's a 9.
Yeah. Okay. As you rapidly start to take
No fast
the current
opinions
starts
for
to
you.
take you.
Can I grab him as he goes by me?
Roll me a straight dex, just to see if you can try and like have
I
quick
can
enough
see him
reactions.
coming though, right?
Oh
Oh wait,
if you're
that's
watching
only
him, yeah,
saves, I think.
that's only with saves, yeah.
I start walking up to Rob. Oh, the current's getting a bit. Whoa.
Just
19 again somehow.
19. Yeah, as you manage to grab onto his arm, as
Rob,
he flies by you.
Rob, don't let go. Rob.
All right. I got you.
My robe is
Don't
like
worry.
billowing into this current. Rob, I don't want to get eaten by the cave, please.
How's a cave gonna eat you? Come on, it's not even that bad.
Kello looking back and seeing the 1,000 eyes staring at him in through the cave. Kello's just looking at everyone else like, what do we do?
Come on, guys, aren't you coming? Rob like turns around while holding on to him. He's like,
Fuck
Rob is
it.
not phased.
Yeah.
Okay,
Kello's
good.
gonna-
Roll me a
I'll have
strength.
my arm out ready just in case.
Strength, yeah?
Yeah, strength saving throw, please.
Oh boy,
Whoever is going to
strength
be
is
going
like
in strength save.
my worst one. Oh yeah, that's a big sturdy 5.
Ooh,
8. I got 8, so
you
that's
got 8. Ooh. Ooh.
Kello's got like his arm up trying to fucking block people from going through.
can I grab onto them too?
Okay, yeah, okay. What is Landon done one?
I haven't yet. I'm just here. I'm just standing on the other side with my face in my hands.
One at a time.
Can I try and like grab onto Rob's horn or something?
Well, okay. So Rob. So I guess Drindar's going first with going into it. So Rob, do you want to try and grab Drindar?
This feels
I guess
like
so.
a
I'm
super
trying to,
Konosuba.
Try to like step in the way. Yeah, this is everybody clutching out of darkness or something.
I just see Drinda holding onto Rob's horns, being like,
I'll try to like
Yeah,
intercept
that's
him
what-
as he
that's
goes
what I
down the
said.
current, I guess.
Grab onto
Yeah.
his horn.
I don't know.
Roll me a straight dex. See if you can grab him or not.
Can I give the help action by like trying to intercept him on the way?
Yeah, sure.
While
So
he's down
Drindar,
there.
roll me a dex save, or dex check to see if you can try and grab onto Rob's horns.
Okay. $13.
13. With the help action, so do another. Did you roll another d20? See what you get. See if you get higher or not.
10.
Okay, so I would say you just about managed to grasp on. Only just. But barely.
Grabs those round swords.
So Ayla, you get taken by the current. Is anybody going to try and grab onto Ayla?
I'll try.
I'm like flailing my arms about as well, trying to just do anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I rage
I'm
real
just
quick?
screaming, and I'm just like, I hate caves.
I tried to grab onto Ayla. It's probably gonna take me 2. You want me to do roll a strength? Or
What are you gonna do? Grab
yeah.
onto her foot and then get pulled in also?
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll me a strength save, see if you get taken by the current.
Oh.
How would my magic carpet work against this current, by the way?
It would have to
I'd
do a
like a
save.
sail and drag you in.
I'd say that's a fail. That's a 9.
Okay.
I want to fucking
Okay,
flash.
so you try and grab onto Ayla. You grab onto Ayla's like, ankle and then get
Yeah.
taken with it as well at the same time.
Yeah.
Does Rob or Kelu want to try and reach out to try and grab them too?
I'll try and
guess
reach
both
out.
of us.
Yeah, I'll try
Both
and
of
get
us.
rid of something.
Okay, roll me a dex,
wait.
straight dex.
Oh no. Well, I was gonna say I'm
One of our
wearing
decks is
heavy
better.
armor. Technically, would that weigh me down somehow?
How much?
I mean,
It's
yeah,
just basically
but
harder
not
for you
enough.
to move underwater. What's Kaelis' dex? Probably.
You muted, Kim?
Sorry, it's a 12 plus 1. Straight.
Okay,
straight
I'll
up.
do it. Can you just help me do it maybe?
Yeah.
I mean, I could. Sure, go for it. I just didn't want to overload Rob.
Nah, Rob overloaded. Come on.
It's a 24.
Oh.
Okay, well I got a 9 twice.
No.
Okay,
no.
I'll. Fuck, that won't matter if I flash genius at 2 because it's gonna be a 14. 14, I don't think it's gonna be enough.
It might be.
I just see everyone flying past, trying to reach out. I turn to Rob, straight face. Rob, you're gonna have to toss me. I'm gonna have to let go. I literally just let go.
Oh well,
I
bye.
guess we're all going down here, man.
Okay,
Go with the flow.
you all just going
No
down?
time for puns.
Can Rob still walk down because Kelly jumped up? I still have Jindar on, right?
Let's go.
Right.
Can we just walk down while they fly down?
Sure. Yeah.
Or Rob just walk down with Jindar grabbing up to him?
I'm just gonna.
Just so
sit
we
on his
don't
back.
end up in anything too bad. Yeah,
Okay.
you're on Rob's back, like grabbing onto the back of the horse.
Okay, as you guys are gonna be sort of like holding on, going down the Drindar and Rob, while the rest of you rapidly sail through a bunch of different cavern systems. You see as you go through loads, you see as you pass through, you see
the whole time.
bioluminescent sort of like plants, almost like sort of glowing, and some of them like suck themselves away as you go past. You see that as you come to a certain part that's got a little bit of an opening, as you look out for almost for like probably a couple of seconds as you go past of this opening of like the cavern, you see as you look out, you can see almost a very large creature, but only for a very few seconds as you go past. But nothing that you can really, not enough time to really see what it was.
Or actually,
just
maybe
sort of
we'll
out from the
go down
distance.
with the current, but Rob's like ready to plant himself in the ground to stop himself.
And as you guys, you make it to the end, you come out into this big sort of open area. And in front of you seems to be almost this sandstone brick, sort of weathered by time, encrusted with barnacles and algae all over this sort of this temple almost looking thing. With a bunch of sort of like a thick sort of air almost and smell of salt water that sort of hits you as you sort of plant your feet.
Okay. Who's here?
Hey, that was fun.
Anybody who's not dead, sound off.
Sound off.
Image has been put in there for what this place looks like.
Bye, Jack. Taylor, Landon, Trin, Rob, me. Nice. Nice. Guys, see?
I never want to go in caves ever again. Like, this
This
is
worked
even
out
worse
fine.
than this. No.
Look, Ayla, look at this beautiful bit of history that you've got to see now.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is like
Okay.
your thing, you know? Water. Ooh, you know?
Look at this
Oh,
column.
man.
This could be like thousands of years old. Rob leans against it, falls over and crumbles to a billion pieces.
This is interesting.
So I put the image in there for you guys to look at.
Oh, it's like a cool Greek temple sort of thing.
It fell over by itself.
Rob, it's okay. It's thousands of years old. I'm sure it would have been blown up at some point. Any of this ringing bells, Ayla, or is this old as fuck?
This is
You can roll a history.
But
if
I
you
can,
want.
yeah. I have vague. I'm seeing some of these like symbols and just markings and everything all over this, and I'm like, some of this looks familiar, but I might also just be brain dead.
I'll help as well with the history. I'll see if I know anything.
Yeah, roll it with advantage then, Naylor.
Mm-hmm. 11.
Okay, as you search your mind to try and get anything, you know this, for starters, this is ancient. This is ancient building, ancient tech, ancient buildings and sort of sandstone work. But as you sort of look at the exterior of the temple itself, it almost has like carvings of faint sort of and glimmers of past and history, almost sort of carved in and etched into the side of the actual temple itself. It's been worn away over time, so trying to actually really uncover what it fully tries to tell is you can't really restore it, so it'd be something that you would have to see back in the day. But the sort of along the etches almost seems to represent a civilization building from nothing, is what it seems to represent. Under the water.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. It's very old.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't want to be the obvious person, but we should probably go see if there's any artifacts.
This could be.
Whoa. Not plunder. These people, this is their culture. I mean, they're all dead, but it's their culture.
Recover is what he means.
Recover for the use in a museum, i.e., whoever would buy it.
I recommend trying to keep this structure intact as much as possible, so no destroying things.
Got you.
Ayla, you have my utmost promise.
I'm pretty sure this is like this is part of like my ancient history.
I will do my hardest not to blow this place up.
Wink, wink.
Okay. So if you want to do a quick perception, you can do it with a help action as well, because you'll all be doing it. Whoever's probably got the highest perception.
Who has the highest?
+5.
It's Rob, innit? Rob's our perception.
Nobody's got higher than +5.
3.
My wisdom's pretty bad.
My perception is where is it? My perception is +9. Wait, no, yes.
9.
Wait, no, I'm reading.
9.
Skills.
Yeah, I know. I just accidentally closed my thing.
It's fine. I have a negative
it's
1.
+9. I was going
Ring
crazy.
technically has the highest when he's in his other form, but
Yeah. So
We will help
do
Ayla look
a
around.
perception with the help action, so you can roll it with advantage.
Mm. $13.
13. Okie dokie. So, as you take a look around, you notice that this temple has an entrance, as a doorway that can go inside. As you take a look around, there is another cavern system around the opposite side of the actual where this temple is located that leads out into somewhere else, but there isn't a strong current coming from this one. but it leads to another sort of cave system. On top of the actual temple itself isn't really anything. It's quite closed off. There isn't an end, like a sort of an open area or anything. It's just closed off temple. But around the whole entire exterior is all these etchings and carvings that have been worn over time. But there is an entrance to go inside if you wanted to, or you can just leave and carry on.
The current is this still present? This like warm current?
It only seemed to have come from that section of where you came from.
Okay. Just be aware. There was something in that tunnel. And now it's empty.
Yeah.
So something gooey. Or slimy.
Where would have it gone if it's a tunnel? Like, where did it...
Well, it's come this way. We didn't see any sort of entrances or exits.
So that means
it's
in here.
Yep.
With us. Somewhere.
It's in there.
Lurking.
Flo points to the door. In there. And that's where we're going. Why do we do
Sounds good to me.
Why do we do this? Like, why am I here?
Rob starts marching off in that direction. I'm swimming off in that direction.
Oh,
Okay.
fine.
You're
You
gonna
mean
swim into
treading
the
off in
temple?
that direction?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got the fish suit on. And he's like swimming around like a dolphin underwater.
Yellow's dog and Batman.
Okay. As
Yeah, wait, you guys are probably kind of slow underwater, huh?
As you come into
Just a
the
cat.
actual temple itself, you head in, and it's very dark in here. There's no lights. There's no lights at all. But as you use dancing lights, I guess, to keep the light going, you see that there's the inside of it is completely covered in like algae and worn away, quite a lot of it. And it's just one big room. There's no other extra places to go. It's just one room that's very square. You see at the very back of the actual temple itself is this sort of almost circle that has a bunch of carvings all along the outside, and a bunch of sort of wisps that almost go off and fade into the wall. And on sort of like the floor in front of it is a circular disc that's on the floor. I'll put a picture in chat of what this looks like. And at the back of it is almost this like figure that's holding out its arms either side, with a hood, sort of like a gown over the top of it.
Like a statue?
Almost.
That's
I'll put
weird.
pictures in the chat.
So it's got its arms out and it's in a gown.
Like either side, and it's got this sort of like hood gown, but there's no face.
It's like the Val statue from Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is an off reference. Does it seem familiar to the entrance to the labyrinth we went in that island? Way back before.
No. I can definitely tell you it's not to do with that.
Got you.
I'm going to-
Not that, but similar.
No.
I'm going to see if there's any sort of religious connotations.
Yeah, roll a religion. There is a language that is carved into this.
Does anyone know it?
Is it similar to... Does it look similar to the one we
No,
last...
it looks different.
12 for religion.
This one's
Would it
the
happen to
difference.
be
Language
Gnomish?
none of you know,
Damn.
Sure it's not
Oh,
Minotaur?
I'm sure. What was your religion?
Is it
12.
Simlish?
12. This does have some kind of sort of religious aspect, not necessarily to a god, but more or less to a higher power of some kind. Not necessarily godlike or any religion that's tied to it, but it's something that's to represent something of, to get rid of sort of, to not dwell on the past. That's all I'll say.
No sort of links to Kronos or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Interesting. Circular disc. No language. Hooded figure.
So around the carving of the actual the figure that's in the sort of the wall, then there's the disc that goes around the outside of that figure, and that is there's etchings all along that that says something, and then there's these plates almost sort of stacked up on top of each other, and then it has this sort of circular plate that's in the center.
Gonna do a quick detect.
Almost creating a step with discs.
It kind of, does it want us to put something there?
That seems to be the point. I'm just scared that if we do, it'll do something. So
and what would that be that we put there?
Give me a second. I'm gonna start ritually casting a detect magic.
Okay. As you spend 10 minutes?
10 minutes, yeah.
Anybody want to do anything in that 10 minutes time?
Probably investigate the symbols.
Okay, yeah.
On my side. Try and figure out or any magical.
Okay, roll an Arcana if you want to. I would say either an Arcana or History, either one.
They're both the same.
You'll get different answers for different ones.
Can I try a History as well?
I'll do Arcana.
Okay.
26.
26. Okay, with your Arcana, you notice that these carvings aren't necessarily magical itself, but you notice that as you're looking at the carvings and you get a little bit you get closer to look at them, you notice that the actual figure itself almost seems to have a magical property. So that you don't really fully know what, but the actual figure that's standing with its cloak and the arms out almost seems to represent some kind of magical force of some kind. You can feel it almost emanating from the distance that you're at.
Got you.
Huh.
What did you get for your history? Yeah.
4, so nothing.
4. Oh god, you're rolling really bad.
Yeah, to be fair, my history's not great. And my Arcana is quite high. I should have done that really.
Oh, maybe.
Okay. Anything else anybody wants to do in that time? Within 10 minutes?
Rob's gonna eat.
Would it be worth doing a deception check to see if there's any traps or anything?
That would be an investigation. You can roll an investigation if you want.
You want me to do it?
Is someone probably better at that probably? Because it's not worth
I got advantage on it, so.
I mean, Rob can automatically detect traps within an area as well.
True.
I mean, I can tell you there isn't any.
Okay, cool. I rolled a 29 just in case anybody asked.
There isn't any because Rob's activated them already.
Okay.
There's an arrow sticking out of his arm.
Nobody's lost an arm or a leg yet.
It's just like a spear going through his side. I didn't see that.
I didn't see that.
There's a poison cloud around him.
Do you not feel that?
After the 10 minutes, you see that with the magical detection, you see that the actual plate disc that's in the center, the smaller one, is magical. And the actual figure that's sort of standing there with its 2 arms out is also magical.
What schools?
Okay, so it's almost as though that they're linked. So the plate and the actual, I can't really tell you what school it is, but it almost seems as though the actual plate and the figurine is linked by magic.
Okay, but no particular school. It's just
no particular school. It just they're sort of linked by magic.
Watch this, guys. I got this. I was gonna walk up to the statue and try to intimidate it.
Are you stepping on the plate?
Yeah, I walked right to the middle and step on the plate.
Okay. As you walk and step on the plate, you notice that you lower a little bit. It's like a pressure plate.
Rob doesn't realize he's just fat. Okay, pains.
Just has a stare down with the plate.
as you see sort of the actual statue itself, you see that there's almost these two white eyes that come and glow out of its sort of non-face. It's just these two white eyes that sort of protrude and look at you, Rob. And you see that the carvings that are around the edge shift and change. They shift and change to match your language, so you can read them.
Is it in Minotaur now?
It is in Minotaur, yeah.
Minotaurs.
And it says above it, it says, one must recall its hate to move beyond it.
Why is this building using like 20
Does
different
anybody
languages?
have any dice?
I don't know. Wait, what?
Oh, I hate you. Yeah.
Anybody
you
have any
don't.
dice on that?
One must
I mean,
recall
he
its
didn't die.
hate to move forward.
One must recall its hate to move beyond it.
Okay.
Rob starts thinking about Myers dice.
Oh,
I start thinking about how much I hate caves.
Kello's still like in the middle of like figuring out the magic, and all I see is Rob stand on this plate. The eyes light up, and then his face go from like ooh to. Ugh.
I'm guessing
Does anything
you're.
happen when he starts recalling Myers dice?
I'm guessing you'd relay what it says to everybody. One must recall its hate to move past.
Yeah, he reads it out loud. But he
Okay.
reads it out loud in Minotaur, so nobody understands it.
okay.
Rob, stop grunting.
Nothing happens when he thinks about Myers dice.
No, nothing happens.
Lies.
I said something about recalling your hate. But I recalled Myers dice and nothing happened.
Okay, Liar's Eyes was kind of fun. Come on.
Not to me, man.
I think you just hated the dice more than the game itself.
Yeah.
Oh, so I have to think about the dice. He starts thinking about specifically the dice.
Nothing happens.
Nothing's happening.
I really hate this cave. That helps. Or the cave we went
Oh,
down.
try standing on it then.
Well, will anything happen if you get off though?
Oh, let's
The-
see. Rob jumps
Shut
off.
off, Rob.
Get off, it just returns to normal.
Okay.
Right, okay.
I'll
Hey,
hop
you-
on the plate.
Yep, sure.
See what-
Same thing
does it
happens
say
in
the same
in
thing?
Gnomish. In Gnomish, it says the
Oh,
same
think
thing.
about tall people.
Nice, good idea, Rob. London, come on. Thoughts. Look at Rob.
Okay.
Ooh.
I just whip you guys
It
off.
opens up.
The door opens. I knew it.
I knew it all along.
If it happens, it's
Oh, please. I presume him thinking about tall people, nothing happens.
No.
Okay. Damn, Rob, I thought you were onto something.
What had it?
One must recall its hate to move onwards.
Maybe you don't
Well,
actually have to recall it,
who
but
do we all collectively hate, guys?
Not gonna tell you
Oh.
about, but like there's things that happen to my character that again you guys don't need to know, but she could just step on and think about the things that happened to her in the past and how much she hates those things that I can't talk about.
Go for it. Go for it.
I just stand
That's
on.
so-
Yeah, she has a lot of hate from stuff that happened in her past that
Yeah,
she won't talk about yet.
gotcha.
So I stand
Is-
on and just think about
Okay, as
history.
I'll say from all of you, as you stand and look, like you think about your past, you get to see that Ayla is very sort of almost becomes quite sad. From when you met her, she's been very bubbly and very upbeat, but then getting this almost different side of her as she sort of steps on this plate. If anybody does want to press into that, they can roll an insight. By all means.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
I will.
I will see. Oh yeah.
I think from our mini series that we did, Landon, I think that is not a good idea.
Oh, I know. That is a 10.
Come on. Nice. I've already beaten that, and I haven't started rolling.
Yikes.
Kaelis just gonna sort of like watch her face movements and things like that, just to see what sort of emotions she's portraying, and if that brings up any sort of like trauma sparks or anything like that. 17. 17.
Okay, so you would get from the sort of the look of Ayla's face that she's very sort of almost not troubled, but almost like thinking about her past has scarred her, and it's trying to recall back of what she's thought about, like all the things that have happened to her is really taking a toll on her to actually think about it. It's almost as though that she's sort of taken what it was and buried it deep within inside her and not really thought about it for a long time. That's all I'll say.
I will cast message to Ayla. And I'll just say, if it's too much trouble, we can think of another way through.
Landon, while this is going on, can you roll me an Arcana? Please.
I know, guys. What if I think about sand? You know, because it's rough, cold, it gets everywhere.
Was that Arcana?
You know what I hate more than sand? Them droids!
It would be a 12 total, because I rolled a natural 1.
Okay.
I will use a Flash of Genius to increase it to... what was it? 17? Yeah.
17. Okay, I'll say that you can... The magical presence from the statue, at least. You can see that the plate and the statue are linked by magic. But you can see that it's not almost, whoever is standing on it is not detecting their thoughts of any kind.
It's not detecting their thoughts?
No. So it's not prying into anybody's mind.
Gotcha, just
standing on it.
Detecting intent?
It's detecting something, but it's not detecting thoughts.
Gotcha.
Maybe we gotta put something we hate on the plate. That's why I was asking for dice.
Right.
But it only seems to activate when somebody stands on it. I think it's going to be individual basis.
Maybe if we hold it out.
Unless one must recall its hate. Unless it's not our hate, it's the statues. But that's the far
The
reach.
dice is hate. Well, it's me. I'll get on it.
I don't think it's that, Rob.
Can we put the statue on the thing?
No, it's built into the wall.
No, rip it off.
It explodes.
Rip it off.
I hate the statue staring at me like this.
I know something that I could try and bring here that hates all of us equally. Not so much Ayla. I'll bring the tree back.
Let me see.
I'm gonna step on the plate.
Okay.
And I will fill my head with thoughts of the Black Hand, specifically the general that I had in the vision in the Earth plane.
Yep.
What
That killed my mother.
if we put the wall goo on it?
Okay.
Anything happen?
Nope.
This fucking
Hey,
door.
Landon, can you whittle me some dice out of this piece of wood?
Okay, fine.
Can I put the entire cave on it?
What else do we have? Oh, Rob, what about that door? What about that fucking door that ate your ass? Step on the plate.
Oh, let's bring that back.
Step
If
on
you
the
guys
plate.
spend too long on this, I will give you some help.
Me
but-
and Rob step on the plate and we're both thinking of the door. You both see us like shaking with anger.
So for anybody that's in chat, anybody that's in chat, do you have any ideas of what can help them with the puzzle that they're trying to do?
One must recall its hate to move onward or to move forward. its hate. It sounds like it's implying our hate, though, but like,
I will tell you that it
is it collective? I'll step on the plate,
is. Sure.
and I
That's
will
what I
think.
said collective
Oh.
earlier.
Oh, I'm sorry, David.
Nothing
what if
happens.
That's why it wasn't detecting thought.
What if we all step on the plate?
Ooh.
There isn't enough space for you all to step on.
Feck.
Well, what if
What
we
if
do
Rob
like
picks everybody else
Twister?
up and then steps on the plate?
So I'll say to you
We
guys,
all
in
hate a
chat,
black cat.
I'll say to you guys what's going on. So they've entered a room. There's a shadowy figure at the back of the room. There is a sort of plate that's in the center, and when they stand on it, it sort of activates this this like
The magic.
it activates it. Reading above the actual statue itself says, "One must recall its hate to move beyond it," and the players have to do something to activate it of some kind. But they've realised that it doesn't detect thoughts of whoever's standing on the plate. But other than that, they're not too sure. So if anybody has any idea,
Maybe
It doesn't
Nice.
detect
Ruff stand on
thought.
the plate and just yell lies dice.
Shark on it.
I hate lies dice.
someone said must say it out loud or not. Has someone put?
Oh yeah, because it doesn't detect thoughts. Yeah, I'm gonna step on the plate
What I just
and
did
then
too.
say,
That's what I was
I'll just say,
doing.
the Black Hand.
Nothing happens.
Zvim,
Nope.
this fucking door. It opens.
And it's gotta open it.
It opens.
Nope.
Oh, I can't think. Hang on, let me go through my notes. And Kaelis gonna like hide in a
Stupid
corner.
hood figure. They hate it.
Start going through. Does the hood figure look anything like the White Lion, by any chance?
No.
Okay.
One must recall its hate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One must recall its hate to move beyond it.
That's what I mean. Is it our hate or is it the fucking who built this?
I'll step on
Sure.
and I'll start recalling some events from my past that I feel not the best about.
Okay.
More leaning towards the self-hatred
Yep.
aspect.
Okay.
And
Can't detect thought.
no, I'm talking
Say
about
it
it
out
out loud.
Oh, okay.
I can tell you can say all of that and nothing happens.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Never mind. I thought it was gonna be something more deep.
Anything in the room indicating who made this structure?
As you peer around the room, it almost seems to be made by. Actually, roll me a investigation.
Okay.
Want me to help you?
I'm gonna say yeah, if you could. Great.
I give the help action.
That's pretty good. That's 23.
23. Okay, so with the 23, you notice that this place has actually been made by water genassis.
Okay. Created by water genasi. Are these your people?
Does Drindar, do you have any ideas? You haven't spoken much?
No.
Anybody else in
It's like-
chat have any ideas?
It's not detect thoughts. It's got to be something verbal. It's got to be something said. It's got to be It's got to be something verbal. It's got to be something said. I will speak to Ayla.
Okay.
I'll go up to it. Would you mind if we just talk alone? Not to, because I can see this whole ordeal is upsetting. Listen, I understand what it's like to have a troubled past, okay? But in order for us to push forward, it might mean that you need to discuss what you were thinking on that plate.
Rob stand on the plate while they're doing this and just start rattling
years
stuff off.
ago, and I mean years ago, and this is all I'm going to give you because I don't think you need to know anything else. I lost my entire civilization from a dragon. My whole civilization.
Cloaked Cookie, there isn't. There is no pictures or art on the walls.
Civilization to a dragon.
And that's the hate I was thinking of earlier on, where my whole entire civilization was taken out, and I'm the last of most of my people, and my entire family.
Oh, shit.
I can only.
Long story short, that's basically how it went.
I know my words probably don't mean a lot, but I am sorry for what my ancestors did.
And since then, I've sworn to make sure to help as many people as possible.
That's good.
To not hopefully let anything like that happen again.
I don't want to kind of, burst the bubble here, but I think this was made a lot longer ago than it.
I was just thinking because of the
as it's like an ancient temple underwater.
Her being like a generation on or something. Might be like her.
What if we just think
know.
of things that water genesi might not like?
I step on the plate.
Air, earth, fire.
I am also going to step on the plate. And I'm going to say the word dragon out loud in Draconic. Anything?
Say that again, sorry.
I'm going to step on the plate and say dragon in Draconic.
Nothing happens.
Okay. She.
Oil.
Yeah. Plastic pollution. I don't know.
I'll give you guys until 10 o'clock, and then I'll help you out. So I'll give you 10 minutes.
Can I just do, I don't know, just a general sort of scan of the room? If there's anything else. Absolutely anything else.
Either do me a perception.
Cool. 3. That is a 19. Pretty good for me.
Okay, you notice that when standing on the plate, or when anybody stands on the plate, you notice that the eyes that appear in the actual statue, you can see almost actually inside of its head, almost is like shadowy like. So it almost seems to be like there's an entity that actually activates.
Maybe I can intimidate it.
And chuck it
Rob
on the
goes
thing.
back over to intimidate it.
You're actually gonna try and bully this entity inside the statue.
And then push it into the middle.
Let's
Just
do
shove
now,
it.
buddy.
Well, it's built into the wall, isn't it?
I think it's like possessed into the.
Yeah.
It's a 24 for intimidation.
What if we get its slime? It's wall
I
slime.
can tell
that
you
left
nothing
behind.
happens.
I tried my best.
What if I say dragon? But it seems like saying stuff doesn't seem to work. It's got to be a physical object.
Yeah. But what physical object though? Oh,
We still have that scimitar.
fuck.
Could try that again.
Do I have anything that? Does anyone have anything on them that was like taken as part of a bad memory?
Nope, this is part of the reason why I'm
You think they
here.
hate krakens? I still have kraken teeth.
Oh fuck!
A kraken and he holds out a kraken tooth.
Soul trinkets, a pearl.
As Rob pulls out a Kraken tooth, Drindar, you start to feel a little bit sad. You start to get a little bit angry.
Put that thing away.
Oh,
So I think you know why, Drindar.
Yeah.
Are you done with those dice yet?
What if you give Drin the Kraken tooth?
I'm gonna tell you that it's way simpler than what you're thinking.
Okay.
What was the wording on it? Recall its hate? Or?
One must recall its hate to move beyond it. It's something to do with us personally. So whoever steps on the plate has to recall their hate, but how it's presented to the entity.
Seems to not be thoughts or verbal.
Yeah.
It is
So
verbal. I'll tell you that it's verbal. Whatever you've got to do, you've got to say. But it's you've got to
so
say
many
something
things.
specific.
Can't say I hate anything else.
So I mean, I've said the obvious: Black Hands, Vim, people who killed my mother. Who else do I hate?
I'll
Kaelis
go
steps
up.
Yeah.
Go on.
I'll step on the plate. I'll say, I forgive you. Nothing.
Oh fuck! I
I'll
thought
step
that was such a good idea. Kalu gets on the plate.
Thank you.
Right. I'm pulling on the old schools now. Men, dwarves, elves, goblins, orcs, people, civilization, anything other than Dragonborn. No.
Rob's on the plate next to you, starts saying stuff out too. Not complimentary lunch. Not eating at all. 2 big words.
Airbnbs.
None of it works.
Damn it.
This stupid riddle.
It's something
I
specific.
hate you.
A phrase. There's a phrase you need to say.
Let's write down.
Watch this. Rob's gonna go stand on. It's hate. And now I'm gonna recall it. It's hate.
What if we say we love
It didn't work.
the door?
Close. One must recall its hate. It's got to be a phrase.
Yeah.
I hate you.
I step on the plate and I say the phrase. One must recall its hate to move beyond it.
Nothing happens.
Fuck me. What the fuck is it?
Let me know when you guys want me to hit it. Really hard.
Hey, listen,
So-
I made a promise to you outside, okay, but I'm getting really close to telling Rob to fucking blow this thing up in a second, okay?
Yeah, I don't blame you
So,
actually
yeah.
at this point.
I'll ask, before I give you any more clues, I'll ask chat. Does chat have any ideas at all?
It's hate. One must
I hate the cold weather.
One must be hate. 2. The answer's 2. Because 1 hates 2.
7, 8, 9. Because I ate them or something like that.
Hate. Kalu steps on the plate and says forgiveness.
Nope.
I hate you.
Nope.
I hate myself.
Password 123.
Nope.
Rob steps on the plate. Open sesame.
Do I have anything?
Guys, just give me
Do I
the
have
word, guys.
anything that can help me?
What does it even look like it's going to open anyway?
Can I identify the statue?
Sure.
Cool.
It's a statue.
I touched the statue.
Okay.
I know any spells affecting it.
Okay, does that take 10 minutes?
Yes.
Okay.
Property. You
Unless
learn
it's a
its properties
magic.
and how to use it, whether it requires attunement, how many charges it has, and any spells that affect the item, what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it.
Okay. Anybody want to do anything in that 10 minutes until when?
Rob probably just says some more stuff.
Yeah.
Beds that are too soft.
It's something so simple, I'll tell you that.
Beds that are too short.
Something simple.
It's so simple.
One must recall its hate. Rob, get on the plate and say it's hate.
I did it already.
God damn it.
Twice.
You're chaos.
Simon Cowell.
You are fabulously awful.
Such a niche intro.
I'll hop on.
Simon
Yeah.
I'll say the phrase backwards.
No.
Yeah.
Anything from Identify, Smile?
Okay. So identify. So the creature it's actually a creature. It's an entity. But it's very, very powerful.
Great.
So you know of any spells that's affecting it?
it, yeah.
Okay, so at this current state, the only thing that the spell is really, it's concentrating on the room, and when the plate is activated, it's concentrating on anything spoken within the room.
Okay,
So
just a phrase.
it's almost like it's like anything that's being said.
They're gonna steal all our data.
Rob stands on it and says password.
Fuck, I'm gonna be so pissed off when I figure out what it is.
I'm gonna say something now. It's something you don't want to do if you hate something.
Play lies
Kill.
dice.
Murder.
No, it's the phrase. If you were to hate something,
Oh,
and
I'm
you
gonna step on the
said
plate.
phrase,
I'm gonna
it's
step
something
on,
you wouldn't want to do.
I'm gonna step on the
Right.
plate and go, I love you.
Yeah.
I love you.
Statue, I love you so much.
Something you would do,
So
wouldn't want to
it's
do if you hate something.
Yeah, so if you hated, it could literally be anything, but it's something that you wouldn't want to do if you hated something.
Oh.
It could be anything, literally anything that you hate. You wouldn't want
Be
to
friends.
Friendship.
I step on it and just say,
Nope.
be friends.
Do. No.
It's
Bro,
not
we already
forgiveness.
tried
or anything
forgiveness.
like
I
that.
step.
Yeah, we already tried it.
I step on. Fucking.
No, you can do that when you hate someone.
Yeah, but it's not that
Yes.
good. Depends. Like, would you want to hate fuck though? Is that something you would want to do though?
I'll be honest, Landon. It depends on the ale I'm drinking that night. I'll be quite honest.
Damn.
I will. Okay, I'll say that it is personal, but the phrase that is said is the same across everybody. So the same thing needs to be said
Oh,
to
okay.
anybody, but it is personal.
I step on the plate
Yep.
and I'm going to say, I forgive you, Svim.
Nope.
Fuck.
I step on the plate and I say, "Can I get 2 large fries?" What?
Like a Big Mac and a Big Boke. And I'd said a Bacon Buggets.
Can I get 2
number
boneless?
9, number 8,
and number 9 large. Oh fuck! So it's the same phrase for everyone, but it's different per
So
personal.
simple. Yeah. It's something so simple.
Is it? Because we haven't figured it out.
Yeah. It is so simple.
Ruff.
Fuck. Same for everyone. It's gonna be something like "I forgive you" or "I love you" or like something like that you wouldn't say to somebody that you hate, or
We
like.
tried forgive and forgiveness and all that though already.
But it's personal as well.
Is it
though.
the opposite of hate, which is love, which was be giving us the answer? But I step on it and say, "Love."
Nope.
It's individual as well. So there's like a phrase we have to say. Everyone has to say, and then there's something personal in it
I
as well.
step on it and say,
No,
"Fuck dragons."
no,
I'm kidding.
no.
Not all of them, just that particular
Everybody
one.
has to say the exact same thing. So
Oh, right.
whoever steps on the plate, you say whatever the phrase is. It's the same for everyone, no matter who's. Even if it wasn't you, even if it was somebody else, it could be literally anybody in the whole entire universe. They would have to say that phrase.
Can we
And
say
it's something
"fuck
that you.
off"?
It's something that you wouldn't want. Something that you wouldn't want if you hated something.
I step on the plate and blow the entity a kiss.
No.
Mwah.
There's
Mwah. Mwah.
Just,
Step on.
I can tell you if you want,
Together.
but
No, we need to figure this out.
okay.
I want to figure this out. It's a phrase that we all say. It's the exact same. We just have to get on that plate. We have to say it.
What, like, huh? Like, what wouldn't you want?
It's something that we wouldn't want if we hated something.
Yeah.
A hug.
Be around it.
Mm.
Go away.
I step on the plate
Getting
and I
close.
say, "I banish you, you fucking tool."
No.
Can I-
No.
Get out. Leave.
Nope.
Go
away.
away.
Fuck off.
Nope.
I step on.
Fuck off.
I think that's the
I
opposite.
banish thee.
Nope.
Boom.
By order of the
Goodbye.
Stone Dragon Labyrinth Ltd, I exile you
Okay.
for the rest of time.
Look away. Look at.
Nope.
It's just like,
Enjoy.
go away.
Block on Facebook.
It's something like you don't want to be around them anymore.
Oh. Hi.
Something like that.
Unfriend them on Instagram.
Something don't want to be around them.
Hello.
Associate.
Read it.
Hmm?
I just greet it.
Nothing.
Don't want to be
We got
around.
close with go
See,
away.
you
It's
don't
like
want to
go away,
see.
yeah.
You don't want to see.
Go away.
Not witness. Unwitness. Not
There's-
see. Close eyes.
You don't want to be around it.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. So what would, if you didn't want to, you didn't
If I
want to see it,
You wouldn't
what
look
would
at it.
you,
Look away.
yeah, what would you do if you didn't want to see it? But what would you do if you had to?
I'm gonna step on the
Rob
plate.
leaves and walks back down the key.
I'm gonna step on the plate and close my eyes.
Okay. No, nothing happens.
I'm going to turn around.
Nothing.
It's
I
verbal,
am-
isn't it? So
Yeah. And
Green
say,
Adder.
turn around.
Goodbye.
I say turn around. I say turn around.
Nothing.
face away.
I don't want to see
Really?
it. If I don't want to say it,
Yeah.
if I don't want to see it, what do? I don't know. Fucking. What if I just blow it up, guys? Realistically, what's gonna happen? Like, actually, what's gonna happen?
I think you'd be fine.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Wait. Disappear. Out of my sight.
It's opposite of that.
Oh, I see.
Bitch.
See, I said
But
that.
sometimes
See.
Nope.
Oh, it's
Let
not
me see
see.
you.
Unsee.
Reveal yourself.
So I'll say that the phrase begins with I, like
I
something
see
like
you.
me.
I
And
see
the
you.
last word begins with is hate.
I see hate. Not see
Nope.
hate. I not see hate.
I see what I hate.
I am Groot.
I'll give you that. It's I summon what I hate. But
Okay.
that's I'll give you that. But it's so simple.
This isn't good. So
As you step on the plate and you say along the lines of I summon
So
what
it
I
didn't
hate.
actually have to do with the wording that was on the thing at all.
No.
Actually, that
It's
was
just you needed
describing.
to just say I summon what I hate. Yeah.
So we just had to say a random phrase that we had no clue on
No.
what
Nope.
to say because it didn't actually
No.
relate to the
No.
description.
That's why it's a bit difficult, but it's simple at the same time. But you basically just have to summon what you hate. So you step on the plate and you say along the lines of I recall what I hate or I see what I hate, blah, 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 summon what I hate. And in front of you, as sort of coming out of the statue and the head, you see a shadowy figure that presents itself in front of you. And it is yourself.
for fuck's sake, guys, I don't hate myself.
Just start squaring up with myself.
Neither do I. Is it for all of us or for whoever was on the plate?
Or is it just me?
No, it's Kelu.
Oh.
It is a shadowy figure of Kelu. But you
Who's this
see
handsome guy? What do I see? What do I see? Who's this handsome fella? Ooh.
who's this guy?
Hey, hey.
Hey, how's it going? As I'm just looking through my notes, sorry. Okay, as it transforms into you, and so I'm just going down here.
I got a feeling we're gonna have to fight something. Thank God fucking Ayla didn't get. Jesus Christ, we fight a fucking dragon again.
Good thing the Kraken didn't work.
Dren, do not get on that fucking plate, whatever you do. Do not get on that plate.
Okay, what does Kelu hate the most?
What do I hate the most?
Yeah, what does Kelu hate
Should
the
have been
most?
Rob on there, man. It would have been Liar's Dice that we had to play.
What does Kalu hate the most? Does it have to be a thing, or can it be like a feeling?
It can be anything. At the moment, it's you, but it's like changed its form into you, and it's scanning through your memories. It's scanning through everything about you to try and find out what you hate.
The thing is Kalu hates the thing that killed its mother, but I think deep down he's also extremely scared of what it is that he doesn't show. But I think the thing he probably hates the most is probably his, it's almost like birth-born responsibility that he's like set to do something when he didn't really want to. He was just sort of given it. So I would say almost like, I would almost say like inherited responsibility would be probably the best way to put it. But basically, because he was the last Bat Dragonborn, he has this unbridled responsibility that he needs to try and fix his race, and it's to him pressure for the responsibility. That sort of gist.
The pressure. Yeah. Okay. So the figure stays as yourself and starts to talk to you. Starts to talk back to you. As it says, so you feel the weight of pressure.
Yes.
You feel as though, because you're the last Dragonborn, you must uphold.
I have to. I have no other choice.
Because it was gifted to you. Not willingly.
I don't reply.
Would you want that to go away?
No, of course not. It's what's shaped me.
So you wouldn't want your most hated desire or thing to disappear?
No, because unfortunately, with my circumstances, hate has driven me to be who I am.
That's good to hear. Well, searching through who you are, Kello Stormweaver, and seeing that your hate has shaped you to be who you are now, you don't dwell on your hate, you embrace it. You take it with pride and almost wear it as a badge.
I stay silent. I'm not saying anything.
So, for this you are quite, I would say, almost immune to this.
Immune to what?
Immune to me, as I only summon what people hate. Whereas it almost seems as though you've embraced your hate and accept it.
I mean, you're more than welcome to summon another one of me. That probably would have done the trick. But then again, having two of me probably would solve a lot of things.
Well, searching through your memories all the way back to your birth, it almost seems as though you're meant for more. You might not remember it from your birth, but Asgaroth's part in it was not just nothing. You were destined for something different, entirely new.
Great. More prophecies. More destinies, more things I have no idea how to solve. Great. In fact, you could probably add yourself to the list of things then.
List of
things I hate.
Oh, if that's the case. And you see that the shadowy figure turns into something.
Brilliant.
Okay, as you see that it turns into a sphinx.
Oh, great. Does Callow know much about sphinxes?
Could roll me a history?
Have we ever dealt with a sphinx before?
No, you haven't.
Not in this campaign.
Oh, throwback. Oh.
Yeah.
Throwback. What am I rolling for, sorry?
History.
History. 4 plus 8, 12.
Damn.
The 4 was my roll.
Okay. So I would say no. You've heard about them in legends, but not really sort of got to grips with you know what a sphinx actually really is. But you know, as this sphinx sort of comes out, you see that it is a sort of a very huge and large sort of lion with these spread out wings, and it has this sort of like piece of gold sort of around its neck, this sort of lion's mane that goes all the way around, and etchings and carvings all around its face, and a long sort of tail behind itself. As it stands there quite big, it's huge, as it sort of breaks open the top of the whole entire temple itself, and it sort of looks down onto you.
So you hate me, do you?
No, I ain't got a problem with you. It's just doors and trying to solve the riddle and stuff.
Right. Well, seeing as you've got this far, fine.
As he sort of moves out the way, and you see that where the statue was, that the door opens.
Hey, it's pretty good.
I guided the water genasies for so long, but they left my
Oh, you're the shadow. This is like the actual form.
grasp. This is me.
Oh, nice. You should stick with this. It's more appealing.
I'm quite large.
So's Rob, but you don't see him getting any smaller.
I suppose. Well, take what you want and leave.
Sounds good to me.
Does anyone else have to step on the plate, or can we all just go through now?
No.
Go!
Go.
It's been a pleasure.
The water genasies, I will repeat, did leave my grasp. I did rule them for some time.
Oh. Yeah, that Ayla, there's
But, I
Gaze to
they
rule
left
you.
me for a higher being. Not too sure what.
What's your name, fella?
Corrupt and
I haven't got a name for it.
Barry.
Don't. But trust me, don't make a mistake on this goddamn name, because this will become an NPC that's vital for 6 months, and then they'll latch onto him, and then he ends up in the final fight, and it's stressful. And then he's got some stupid name like Bob, or
Barry.
what was the last one? Barry.
Randy. It was Randy and Barry.
Randy, and the fucking bush called Barry.
Call him What's It. Not sponsored.
the name is Anharis.
Anharis.
I'm gonna remember that name.
Anharis
Anharis.
That's really memorable.
used to rule water genasi, but
Harry for short.
Or Ang.
And
Ang.
Well, it's been a pleasure. Your temple is gorgeous.
It was a bit annoying getting in here, but you know what?
Do you know anything about the slimy fuck outside?
Slimy.
Yeah, we went down this tunnel and there was some like goo left over.
You're being watched. Be careful.
Oh, great. I love that.
Great.
That's amazing. I can't wait to be
I
watched.
can't tell you what, but you're being watched by something.
Understood. Well, I forgot your name already. Ang Harris. Thank you. We'll depart.
Thanks, Barry.
Alright, we'll take what you want from in there.
Huh?
It's my treasury.
Don't mind if I do.
What?
Pleasure. Kelly walks into the room.
As you walk into the room, you see sort of there's a panel at the back of the room, and in front of you is a sort of chest. But the back depicts almost the history of the water genasi. So you see sort of ancient water genasi society as they thrive in harmony with the sea. but fractured due to infernal conflicts, and leading to their current state. But their current state is almost as they've changed into something evil, as they start to sort of pillage the sea and not necessarily take care of nature. They start to destroy it instead.
Oh, so the water genasi are kind of like, hey, we love nature, and then
Almost
turn
been
into
corrupted by something.
oh, things up ever so slightly. And this is on the walls, did you say?
What's that? That's on the wall at the back. Yeah.
Okay.
In this room.
Wall at back. Depicts. Anything else in the room? I'll keep dancing lights up, obviously.
And the chest, no.
Oh no. Rob, can you check if there's any traps on this chest, please?
Alright. I'll activate the axe.
Nothing, no.
Okay.
Nothing here.
Ayla, this was your people's, so after you.
I don't really know where to start with this, because this was a long time ago.
I can tell you, Ayla, that you remember this civilization.
Oh.
You don't necessarily remember coming there or going there, but you, within sort of the long vast of the sea, you know that there was a civilization of water genasis that were very peaceful and took care of nature. Almost, they were kind of druid-like, but water genasis. But you don't know what, but almost they sort of like not ceased to exist, but almost sort of went sort of like they stopped coming out and stopped being around and going to other civilizations. They just all of a sudden started to just keep reserved and not present themselves anymore. You almost thought that they kind of went a little bit extinct.
Yeah.
But they have been corrupted by something, and that's something of a rumor that you've heard through the years of being alive, but not really too sure as to what.
Yeah, I have faint visions of this and memories of this, but I thought the Genasi were all gone.
As you look closer at the carving on the wall, you notice at the very far right side, there's on the very left side is almost like this sort of edge. So there's two edges to this whole entire carving. There's one on the far left that almost depicts of like the start of something new, like a sun that seems to be coming up over the top of the water, and there's sort of almost like a dawn of like creation and something new. And as it goes across, you can see that there's things that happened within their sort of their history. And as it gets to the very right side, you notice that there's this almost, instead of it being a sun, you see as it being like an eye.
Similar to the one we saw on the sword?
Similar to the one that you saw on the barrel.
Oh. So this is all. So there, that barrel is ancient, is super ancient, the same as. But from how long?
Shall we, Ayla, open the chest and then figure out what we do with this information and how it relates to the white lighters and the key?
Hopefully the chest has something we can work with.
Hopefully.
Let's find out.
As you open up the chest, you see that inside is a various assortment of gold. And buried underneath the gold, you see bottles of potions. Just basic healing potions. There's one for each of you. And there's 500 gold in total.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Buried underneath at the bottom is a bottle. Inside this bottle is a message that's wrapped up inside the bottle. Piece of like a note that's been put inside the bottle and wrapped up.
Is that all for Sphinx's treasure hole? I thought there'd be more.
He's in a literal derelict temple. I don't think he's got much to gather. Plus, from what it looks like, these Genasi kind of took everything, so... I mean, let's divvy out the potions as much as we can. One each, I say. Ayla, take the gold. I don't think we need it.
Wow, it'll go towards my tavern.
There we go. Lovely stuff. And then there was a scroll.
There's a message in a bottle.
I will pick up the message.
Okay. You're going to open it up and...
I will. To Shrek and Fiona, I hereby...
Roll me a wisdom saving throw as you open it up.
Oh, fuck. Oh, if anyone's going to do it, it's me. That's good. Okay, never mind. That's 5.
5. Okay, as all of a sudden as you roll it open, your vision starts to blur, and as you look at this page, you see this giant gleaming eye that peers at you with multicolored rays. As it peers at you, it almost blinds you with it's such in your face. It's so present within your face. None of you guys see this, or he's just holding out a piece of paper as he's looking at it. It's you can't make out any words. You almost get thousands upon thousands of screams that enter into your mind all at once. You can hear the whole entire ocean at once, all just enter into your mind. You hear noises of creatures, of plant life. You hear everything that this realm has to offer, but with this eye just gleaming at you, it takes all your focus.
Sauron? Can I close the scroll?
As you just about to go to close the scroll, you just hear.
I see you.
Oh, great.
As you close it shut.
It is Sauron. I slam it closed and just give it to Landon. Don't open it, whatever you do.
I'll put it in the very bottom of my egg.
Okay. Kelly.
Yep.
How many magic items do you have on you?
Oh, no. Got so many.
That didn't count as a trap. This is just cursed.
No. I've got... Does my scale count?
No, don't count that.
That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4 potions, yeah?
What's that?
Potions count, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Magical chalk?
No.
Cool. 11, 12 items.
Roll a d12.
Oh no, I like all of them so much.
Roll a
Also,
d12.
I don't want to scare people, but number 12 is the mirror of life trapping with a bunch of really important people in it, so I just want to really point that out.
I thought we gave that away.
No, I think oh no, wait, we give it to Helm, didn't we?
No, you didn't. You didn't end up giving it to Helm.
Fuck. Oh, please, just get rid of like my phone or something. Just get rid of my phone or something, please. What is it? A 3?
Okay, we'll go down your list.
Oh no!
What is it?
No,
What is it?
you can't. No, you can't.
What is it? What is it?
It's the fucking +3 amulet of the devout. I swear to God, if you say these next words, I'm gonna kill you.
You feel a slight change.
No.
As you give the message to Landon, you feel a slight change. You're not too sure what, but you start unloading your bag. You start to pull out some things. You start to rummage through some stuff. You pull out the amulet of the devout. As you rummage through your stuff, you sort of take out the amulet that you have on you. You feel it, and you sort of look at it. And as you peer down and look at it, it doesn't look the same as what it did before.
Oh no.
Nice.
You see that on the center of the amulet is the same eye in what you saw.
Oh, it's like marked it.
No.
It now does not have any magical properties.
No, you fucking tool!
Ruined.
You tool! My spells are so powerful with that. Shit! Oh, shit. Okay, that could, I'll be honest, could have been a lot worse. But that sucks. that mega sucks.
Keep the amulet on you.
I've got the amulet on me.
Keep it on you. Yeah. Remove it.
Oh, my DCs have gone down by 3. My spells are useless now. No, they're not. They're still really good. But still. Oh.
Okay, so for people on stream, we're gonna take a little break here. Gonna take like a 5-minute break, 5-10 minute break, and we'll resume the stream afterwards.
Should we say quarter?
Yeah, we'll say quarter. Yeah. So we'll have a little bit of a break if anybody wants to get snacks, get drink, or anything. So for you guys that are listening in, go and get a snack, drink, whatever you're doing, and we'll see you back in about 5-10 minutes.
Bye.
Elturel has fallen. The once holy city now hangs by a thread, chained above the fiery wastelands of Avernus, the first layer of the 9 hells. Demons and devils clash in an endless war, and the people of Elturel are caught in the chaos, their salvation slipping further away with each passing moment. Join The Descent, an actual play Dungeons & Dragons YouTube series, following a company of Flaming Fist adventurers as they uncover the truth behind Elturel's fall and descend into the 9 hells. With gripping storytelling, high-stakes combat, and an immersive world, The Descent brings you the full D&D experience. The gates are open. The Descent has begun. Watch it now on DungeonLord J's YouTube channel. Just search DungeonLord J on YouTube. Are you ready to descend?
Sorry, we've got some snacks we're eating.
Oh, yeah.
Keaton's got some cheese.
Cheese.
Cheese. Cheese. Cheese. Cheers to the cheese. Okay. So you guys have done that now. Do you guys want to leave the temple? Anything else you guys want to do there? Or do you want to just press on?
Blow it up. Just leave a few bombs behind while we're at it.
Going.
Okay.
We don't need anything else from here, do we?
There doesn't seem to be anything else.
The eye depiction is obviously reoccurring. Also, I will recall what the fuck just happened to me as well.
Yeah.
And tell them what the fuck just happened. Don't open that scroll, whatever you do. I don't know what it is, but it's marked this amulet now.
You not opening the scroll.
I think we're being watched, or at least I'm being tracked.
Yeah, that's not worrying at all.
Not for you, but for me. Yeah.
Yeah, but if they're watching you, we're all with you anyway.
Good point. But we could use it to our advantage.
Can't help but feel like we did all that for nothing because we didn't really learn anything or find anything.
We just
Well, we've got this
there's like an eye.
We've got this inkling of an eye, and obviously this might be their area. It's something to be, but we still need to find these other water genasi that are harboring those animals. If they've got the bident, then that's where we need to go.
Yeah, I need that.
So I say we press onwards. And obviously...
Wait, is there a forward to go from here?
Yeah, there's another place to go.
Oh,
So you can go either back the way you came with the strong current, but trying to get up that is going to be
I mean, yeah. Couldn't even get
I
down
think
it
this
properly.
way is our only way.
Yeah. Or you got another way to go.
I think we go this way. I don't think they were making it.
Okay.
We're just going to be slip and sliding back down it again.
So you guys press further, and you walk for quite some time. I would say another few hours pass, probably 2 hours of you guys just walking around in a trench. Anything that you guys want to talk about or anything you want to discuss while you guys are walking down?
Hopefully the magic power in your necklace comes back.
I've already given hope. I've given up. It probably won't come back, but let's be honest, we got very rich very fast. So I'm hoping we can do the same again. It's fine. I've got replacements anyway. During this time, whilst we're walking, can I attune to the Ring of Spell Turning?
Sure.
Thank you. I gotta remember I got that.
Well, that's an upside. You can actually use other items now.
Woo!
Plus 3 though.
Yeah. Just makes my spells better. Yeah. I will pull Ayla again. Pull Ayla aside.
Okay.
I know you don't want to talk about it at all, but just for mild curiosity and obviously for my own benefit, do you recall the events of what happened significantly, or?
If I said how long it's been, you would not believe me. So, all I remember is, I lived in a city called Falandor. It was a beautiful city, and it was attacked by a dragon. Can't remember what. Yeah, it was attacked by a dragon and killed everyone in the city, and I was last left alive. I was younger then, let's just say that. And I also had to kill the dragon.
Right.
I'll leave it at that for now.
The dragon didn't give you its name or anything?
No.
Wait, was it an underwater dragon?
Kelly, roll me history.
I was gonna say, do I know anything about Falandor? Which dragon attacked where? Anything sort of like in my books where it was like the grand bloody taking over of Falandor? What is my history?
Oh no, we were completely annexed. Completely, like...
that is going to be a 15.
15. Okay, so one thing that you would know is, so not during the Age of Dragons, but even before the Convergence, happened, you would know that dragons, they wanted to assert their dominance still. There were beings that were created and they wanted to make their mark. They always have done, they always will. And dragons started to even roam around trying to find places that they could either take over or just assert their dominance in all different planes. And one of them was the elemental planes. They tried to sort of try and assert their dominance. And back in the time, back then, they weren't just dragons, they were great worms.
Hang on, Morph, you're telling me Ayla's killed a great worm?
Probably with the help of others, but yes.
Interesting. Okay.
But just know, I'm the last person that survived, as far as I know.
Because Ayla's been around before the Convergence.
Gotcha. Do I know of any famous great worms around that time?
No, you wouldn't have known. It wouldn't have been kept much in history. You probably would have, like, during the Convergence and stuff, would have, like, gone missing and not been really kept much of a record.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm a lot
But it's
older
something
than
that's been spoken. It's more something that's been spoken about from dragons, more than kept in history by written or anything.
It's not written down.
No, it's more something that's just been kept in history. That's been told.
Sorry, I don't mean to pry. It's more for just my own curiosity. Really, it's quite selfish of me. Sorry to bring up bad memories.
Yeah, so I might be one of the last of my people. Here I am.
Join the club. Join the club.
I look way younger than the age I actually am.
I was gonna say, from what I remember, that's how long ago was Convergence?
Convergence like 700 years ago.
Oh,
like
okay.
700 or more years ago. So you're looking at probably around about 1,500 years ago.
But bear in mind, Ayla just looks roughly like 25. So.
Wow.
Okay. You look great for your age.
You're gonna have to tell me your skincare routine.
So my age, if you need to know, is 825.
Oh, 825. There we go. Yeah. So it's like what, 100 years before the Convergence?
Yeah.
I'm an old lady.
That was very interesting. I mean, you're like way more than all of us.
Yep, I've seen a lot of things, and I've seen lots of things change, lots of things happen in my time, and seen the fall of many places, not just my own.
Interesting. Okay. I won't pry anymore. I don't want to bring back bad memories.
And
thank you for sharing them.
On top of that, this is why I help people with my tavern and bring people in like you guys and help you with what you need help with.
Right.
That's why I'm here.
It is commendable. It's very commendable.
It's the least I can do that.
I'll leave you to it. I'll move on, and you can see like Callie like pulls out his notebook. I was like,
yeah. Okay. As you lot press on, you get to this very large opening. This large opening, there's like an eerie settlement of buildings, sort of into the trench wall. Sort of glowing coral buildings that emit almost an oppressive atmosphere. And you see that these sort of roaming around the actual sort of, let's say, outpost is some water genassis.
Well, we found some.
They haven't noticed you yet.
Water genassis.
Let me just, I'm going to send an image of what this looks like.
I would suggest we stealth. Oh, okay. It's like a large, almost like a village on top of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Very vertical. Interesting.
Maybe this is the place everybody gets kicked out of the city goes.
Yeah, I think this is where we should be crouching and hiding. How do we want to approach this? Because we really have.
Carefully. Very, very carefully.
I don't think we do careful. I'll be honest. We never do careful.
We might need to, because we don't even know how many of what or who are there.
That's true.
Does it look like all of them there are water genasi, or is there any?
What if? Ayla, how well are you known in the city?
My city, pretty well known, considering most people go straight to my tavern. However, I don't know if anybody here would know who I am, because I've never heard of this particular place until now.
We could play the part of you've captured all of us. We could play the slaves.
But
you could play the capital.
I'm very not one of them in particular.
Oh, you might have to act like one to get us in.
But they,
you know,
I can try, but they won't.
Landon, Rob, Drin, we can pull the Walden strat, you know?
Drin,
get the cart.
Shape change.
Get the cart.
Yeah, but I haven't come across the water genasi.
Yeah,
I think.
I point to him.
Do you want me to pull off my southern accent again? That wasn't it.
No, Landon, you really got to work on it. Okay, you didn't speak to him enough. You gotta lower the tone a little bit. Strong. I don't know why I'm really good at it. It just happened.
Important.
Yuck. How am I coughing underwater? Sorry. Air bubble. Air bubble.
Go.
Right. How are we approaching this? Realistically, are they a threat to us?
I hope not.
Do we walk up to the gate and say hello? Or do we stealth in?
Yeah, what if we just walk through the whatever back door they may have and just pretend we've been there the whole time?
I'll be honest, I think we stand out quite a lot.
Yeah.
What if we offer them I have some few drinks left in my bag. We offer them some
what if we offer them the scroll?
What if they're just friendly?
That's true.
Friendly.
Right. I want to go up to the gate and talk to them.
Okay.
Let's just do that.
Plan A would be to go up and talk.
I feel like it'd be worse if we snuck in and they then caught
And
us.
they find us.
Then we'd look suspicious.
At least we can say we tried.
If we walk in and ask them to come in,
True.
they might not be as aggressive.
At least we say we tried.
True.
Come on, Rob, you can use your charismatic
Allure.
suave.
Alright, sounds good to me.
Okay, we are walking through the front door.
Just in case, should we make a plan B?
Yeah, plan B, blow the fuck up about everything.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Cool, let's go.
Okay. As you start walking in, you get closer to. There isn't necessarily a front gate. It's almost like it's just open. But as you start to walk and get closer to the buildings, you get spotted by some sort of guards that are up on top of one of the buildings.
Rob waves hi.
Hi.
Looks like we have visitors. As you see that someone sort of comes over and sort of swims down to you and comes up in front of you. You see, standing in front of you is sort of this water genasi that's made out of various of like coral and sort of algae that's all over them. No, very much resembling that of like the actual cave system that you're in. Is almost like they're covered in it. They could probably blend in with the actual cave itself quite well if they wanted to. Their eyes, though, as you look at them, they seem to glow this almost like purple color as you look at them.
The eye I saw in the scroll, was it purple?
Yes, very.
Ooh. I'll message Landon. Cantrip message Landon and everyone else and just be like, the eye I saw in the scroll was purple. I think this has something to do with it. Don't ask us.
So, what brings you here?
Well, good trench day to you, sir. We have travelled far. We are what you call scavengers, artifact hunters, some might say, and we heard word on the current that your people are interested in artifacts relating to an eye. And I show him my notebook, and it's like a depiction of the eye.
Oh, so you're here on the eye's will.
Well, we just
magic awareness real quick.
Sure. So he is sort of under the influence of some magic.
Okay.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Is he being like mind controlled or something?
So I know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet. So are they each under the influence of a spell? Like
yes.
Water genasi, or at least this kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then the school is probably
what's the school? Enchantment, probably.
Yeah.
More than likely. Yeah, you could say we're under here, the eyes, but we personally do not follow the eye. However, we've heard that you
don't follow the eye.
No, because sir, we haven't had the chance to initiate ourselves. Is that something you procure here? Because after scavenging these artifacts and seeing the goodwill that he has given, we would like to initiate ourselves. Ain't that right, guys?
yeah.
Yeah.
Roll persuasion.
He looks so fucking stupid right now. It's a good thing I'm fucking good at charisma. That is a 14. Not so good today.
14.
Class of genius. It's 19 now.
Okay.
Ain't that right, guys? Because we are so enthusiastic about this eye.
Yuck.
He's got something stuck in his throat.
We normally don't take kind to newcomers. But if it's the eye's will that you seek, maybe.
Maybe the eye brought us here to be initiated by you.
Have you seen the eye?
Yes, I have. And I show him the pendant.
Ah, you've been marked.
What does that mean exactly?
You could be chosen.
For what?
For the eye's will.
Exciting, I'm ready. Take me there.
Let's go see Kaelis. I'm sure he'll be able to see if you're genuine.
Okay.
As you make your way through the tide-forged outpost, you see various workers mining at the cave. and extracting minerals, you see them almost completing just mundane tasks. As you look at them, they're all corrupt, all got these purple eyes, and some of them even seem to be a little bit more corrupt than the others. Their sort of bioluminescent plant life that seems to be growing on them seems to be just withering away.
What sort of numbers are we looking at here?
Numbers.
How many people roughly in the village?
From just coming in and having a brief look around, you're looking at least 400 at the moment.
Whoa!
Yeah,
At least.
I don't know if we can deal with all of those.
Yeah. 400 one-shotted enemies, yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I can tell you that they won't be.
Ah, fuck. I'll, Okay. I'm excited.
Okay. As you make your way into a grand central building, almost tower-like, and as you make your way inside, you head up the staircase and come to the very, very top, which has this overlook plateau that looks over the whole entire of the outpost itself. And standing sort of off the edge and looking at all the work that's being done around the outpost, you see this certain looking individual. Okay, so this is Kaelis.
Kaelis, did you say?
Yes.
Am I spelling that? Oh, he looks so inviting.
Like a fuck boy.
So it's spelt Kaelis.
Kaelis. Great. Purple.
Wow.
Runes. Body.
So, who might you be?
Pleasure to meet you, sir. We are.
You see, he's almost got like his hands behind his back as he's walking, kind of like he's like this almost.
Mm-hmm.
We are a company called Stone Dragon Labyrinth LTD. Land and give him a card.
I give him a business card.
Hello, sir.
Why?
We label ourselves as detectives, but we actually investigate a lot of things. One of those things being artifact recovery, and we've heard through the currents that are interested objects particularly involved with this eye symbol, and I show him my notebook with the eye.
Go on.
Oh, well, we were just wondering if you had any need for such artifact, and actually wanted to learn a bit more about it to understand what we were looking for.
Well, I act the eye's will. I'm the front man, you could say.
Like the voice to him.
Yes, you could say. I overlook the outpost here, and we thrive in harmony with the eye's will. Artifacts are something we've procured in the eye's will. One, I would say, fairly recently. But, you stumbling here, we don't normally take to newcomers, unless you're the same like us, of course. But you back there, you're a sea elf, aren't you?
Yeah, yes.
Your kind disgusts me.
Rude. Okay.
Hey, listen, it's okay. Okay, these people just aren't used to new people. You will say.
Well, so are you looking for something in particular?
Yes, we had word that a certain like bident object. We haven't had a lot from our
If you wish to retrieve that, you will not get it.
Oh no! Our buyer was basically asking for us to have a look into it to understand its background and stuff, and if we could retrieve it, then to obviously do so. But no. Okay, that's fine.
It is part of the Icewell's plan, so you will not be having it.
No, that's completely fine. I mean, you seem very defensive about it, so I'm not going to pry any further. But yeah, no, they were just asking about what it is and things like that. You seem to know a lot about it.
It's a very ancient and powerful artifact.
Oh, is it?
Something possessing quite some power.
What kind of power are we talking here? Because this sounds really interesting. Do you mind if I write this down?
Sounds like it might belong to me.
Sure.
Sorry, sir, I'm so interested.
You can write down as much as you want, but I don't know if you'll be leaving here alive after, so...
That's fine, as long as somebody gets this to my buyer, that'd be great. Is that okay?
No one will be taking anything anywhere.
Oh, right.
Okay,
well, you can have it for
your...
your...
Would we ask some questions, just to clarify?
By all means.
I mean, yeah, if we're gonna die, we can ask anything, right?
That sounds like it's my Biden, and if we can get that, I can promise you it'll be very fucking useful right about now.
I knew it was taken from some sea elf, but I didn't realize it was you.
Yes, I believe that belongs to me, and I believe I need it right now.
Doesn't anymore.
Well, guys, come
Is your name on this?
It is.
Do you know what power that you was wielding? If it was yours? Did you happen to stumble upon this in your travels during the sea expeditions that you may have encountered with these fellow men here?
Hey.
Do you really know the true power of what this magic item holds?
Yeah, sorry.
Excuse me, sir. I have not been on any sea expeditions. Thank you very much. I am a land dweller and a milk drinker at that. Behave yourself.
I don't think I can tell you, kind sir, angry sir, whether this is it does anything for me. However, everyone just come over here for a sec.
Fine. You have your private talk.
Oh no, I'll stay here.
Okay.
They can have a talk. I'll stay with you, sir. You're really interesting. And I'll like stand right in front of you and just almost like square up to him. Not square up to him, but like knowledge square up to him.
Yeah.
So there's something I've been hiding.
I'm like staring at his head, wasting.
There's something I've been hiding from all of you.
We kind of figured you.
And it's really important right about now because we're about to die, but we might not if we can get that Biden. And the reason for that is because the dragon I may or may not have killed, I also possess its power within that, and only I can use it. Because that Biden is it only works for people from my ancient city.
Right. Do you feel like they could only use its power?
Yes.
That's not good.
Only I can use it pretty much. Anybody left of my bloodline, and there's no one really left because.
Yeah.
And I've been hiding it because, well, I'd worried. Well, I just didn't feel like it would be the right time. However, since we might actually die, it would be a really good idea if we can somehow get that in any way possible, because it would help.
Kaelis Stormweaver is
all right.
Whoa, you know my name. That's pretty cool. You're Kaelis.
That's on the card.
Yes.
What's your story then, fella?
Failure.
Why do you want to know my story?
I'm interested. I'm gonna die, so I may as well know who I'm gonna die to.
As he sort of like bellows.
Well, I come from a long line of water genassis. Quite some history there.
Mm-hmm.
I, per se, stumbled upon the Great Eye, the Abyssal Eye, and found that its will was intent, pure, true. Some say it might have won me over, but I feel as though that we are one. We have the same goals in life. I found this and brought this news back to all the others. My family, the water genassis, all of us. But it was, at first to no avail. No one believed me. Everyone thought I was a lunatic. I thought I was an outcast of some kind. I got shunted out and found a new hope with this Eye's will. We came back to the water genassis and we took them under our command. They follow us now. Everyone you see here is under our command. There is no thought within their mind. They all bend to us. They're just husks that work and do our bidding.
Hey, whatever gets the job done is what I say. Ain't that right?
There's no dividing. Or the Sphinx that had control of us before, he was nobody. He had so many plans that fell to nothing. It was disappointing.
Well, what's your business plan then? What are you doing instead of him? Because if his plans failed, what's your plan to take these people further?
Well, we hope to gain many artifacts and many powers to make him stronger.
Nice. Is he here now?
Not here, no.
Ah, right. Okay. Is he an
Take
elder
you to
being?
him if you wish.
Maybe. I'm not quite sure yet. To be honest. I'm gonna send a message to Rob, and I'm just gonna say telepathically, "You got a location on that Biden? Yeah, I'm kind of struggling speaking to this guy. He's a fucking egotistical twat."
Yeah, speaking of, so while walking through here, do I get any locations of magic items? 60-foot range.
I can tell you it's not in the
awareness.
vicinity. He has magic items on him, but it's not the Biden.
Do I get any difference in the spell
He has
affecting
on his
him?
back.
Then?
He has a trident stacked on his back, but not a Biden.
Any difference in magic affecting him versus magic affecting the other?
No, not really.
Okay.
He seems to be less cursed than the others. He seems to have more of a free will,
Gotcha.
but he's still the Eye's will still has a hold on him.
Yeah. I can reply to message, right?
You've got telepathy, haven't you? Anyway, I'm pretty sure. Haven't you got telepathy?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
no, that's, he has telepathy.
I'll just glance over my shoulder to look at you.
Rob just can't.
Have you finished having your private chat?
Maybe.
Okay, so who is this entity that's behind you right now? Who are you?
I'm
'Cause-
Kaelis.
No. You're just a puppet right now. To whatever.
No, I'm not.
Not.
I work with
The glowing eyes. Are you the one controlling all the other people?
Together we are, yes.
But together with who?
The Abyssal Eye, the Eye.
Got a name?
How is the Eye?
The Eye.
No. I do not ask his name. He's the Great One. He's the one that...
What makes him great?
Wow.
He's very powerful.
It's one of these quote unquote great one jerk offs,
Oh, okay. Hey, Kaelis, I'll cut you a deal. Okay. Can we see this guy? Number one. Number two, if you're going to kill us, can we see the Biden at least? Because we've come so far to at least just see it. Then you can just cut off our heads, call it a day.
How about this? I will give you 2 options.
Cool. Okay. I like options. Multi-choice.
You come see the Eye. And accept his will.
Okay.
And become one of us.
Okay.
Sure.
Or 2, I take you to the Eye. And we kill you.
Can we see the Biden at least?
I'm not sure if I like any of these options.
Listen, Kaelis, we have come so far to see this Biden. We want to at least see it before.
Yeah, at least let us touch it and definitely not.
You're not touching it. You can see it from a distance. At least 60 feet.
That's fine. That's perfection.
That's great.
As long as I can see it.
Absolutely fine. I'm
Lead
sure
the way.
I will allow to bend the will.
As we walk, I walk over to Kaelu and whisper into his ear and say, "We really need that Biden. Like soon, very soon. All I need to do is get one hand on it, and I
there
can."
will be no such thing.
No, you can't hear. What? You're not supposed to.
I can roll a deception.
Fuck. Huh? No, what? No, we're just talking about my axe actually.
Kaelis, she has a tendency to ramble. Okay, I'm very sorry. She's been afflicted, being a sea elf, as you know.
Yeah. I'm talking about something completely irrelevant actually.
As you start walking, there is yourselves, Kaelis, and accompanying almost like surrounding you. Is around about probably between 20 to 50 water genasies.
Great. Let me start thinking up a game plan, guys.
I don't know what to do. Like, I can't even call him names because he's gonna be listening.
Yeah.
So we're going towards.
I have a question.
For
all of you.
Okay.
You've come far.
Yeah.
But don't venture too much out of side of this area. But where do you come from?
Well, it's a good question. We actually all come from very different parts of the universe, actually. In fact,
I came from a mountain.
Yeah,
I came from my mum.
Well, she's not wrong.
Okay, I'll answer this question. Okay. Are you aware of the material plane at all?
I am.
Yeah, most of us are from here. Yeah, I come from a region cold next to an Arctic Ocean, the Cool Dynasty.
You see that he almost he sort of turns around, stops, and grabs he grabs your forearm, Kello, pulls you in really close, really, really close to you.
Free me, it's been long enough.
Okay.
So, where were we? You were from the material plane.
Yeah, the Kuldan Dynasty is it's a lovely place. Whilst I'm talking, I'll send a message to Landon and go, "This guy's fucking nuts, man."
That was the real him.
Yeah, he's
out
breaking out.
Yeah.
So there's okay.
But we can help him. We can help him if he can help us.
Yeah, it's away from the material plane. We all come from different parts. Landon is from a deserty place called.
Yeah. Are we currently being escorted right now, or
yes.
we're traveling?
Like 50 guards or something like that. And I'm from a very
you go through an area that's a bit more open, and you see that as you're walking through, there's a bunch of plant life that's all completely weird. You see that it's like almost alien looking. It's very strange, like plant life, and the land itself is like warped and changed as you get closer to where this entity is. Looking like this.
Ball sack region, man. It's all like warped and shit. Looks like a bunch of electrical wires.
Yeah. Just getting electric shocks.
We're getting close.
Not
Nice.
So you're gonna show us the. Are we getting close to the Biden, or are we getting close to the eye? I thought you were gonna show us it first.
The Bident is with the eye.
Okay, understood. Sorry.
He has the most power. He can protect it himself.
Gotcha. Understood.
Wait until I get my hands on that Biden.
How long are we talking? Like a 5-minute walk?
You make your way further for about half an hour.
Okay.
You get to quite a grand opening of a cavern system. As surrounding you is loads and loads of Genassis, as well as Kaelis.
No.
Do you know what?
As he turns around,
I don't think you're worth seeing the eyes, Will. I think I changed my mind.
Whoa. The guard outside said I might be the chosen one. I show him the pendant.
The eye would have told me.
as he slams his trident into the floor. This is what the room looks like for starters, with Kaelis at the end and the water Genassis around.
It's just getting uglier.
What are these little fucking goblin little squigglies, man?
And as we're gonna go into combat.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
No.
I'm not. Okay, I guess we're all dead. We're all dead.
We might have to whip out the big stuff. Yeah. I'll be honest.
The Biden is my big stuff. I mean, my character's quite strong on her own, but.
Okay, for people on stream, we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna set up a battle map and stuff, get that all set up, and then we will move forward from there.
Oh yeah, Biden bitches.
Thank you very much, everyone, for listening to this part 1 of this episode. This episode has been split into 2 sections, and the second part will be released very soon. If you're listening to this later on and it's already been uploaded, then go and check out part 2 for the rest of the episode, where we get into the combat with Kaelis and some things start to unfold. If you haven't already, go and check out some of our socials and some of our other things we have going on. We have a TikTok, we have Instagram, we have a Discord server as well, if you're really interested in that, where you can meet and talk to some of us and get involved with all of our D&D community that we're building there. So, yeah. We're also on YouTube as well, and some various other platforms as well that you can go and check us out on. And we're Roll Initiative D&D on everything there. And you can find all the links as well on all of our different platforms to all of the different stuff. So thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next part.